Hello to all of my Taurus. We're going to get into your 2022 reading. And I wanted to start off by saying, Taurus, wow, you guys have such a reputation for being so stubborn. And I myself have dealt with both extremes of a Taurus, the extremely stubborn Taurus and also that, oh my God, that gentle, patient, kind, caring, calm Taurus. It's so insane that you guys can be on either end of that spectrum. So you could be in either extreme. I just wanted to throw that out there because Taurus, you guys have this reputation of just being so hard-headed and stubborn and I've seen that in some of you, but the other side of a Taurus is one of the most beautiful souls that I've ever experienced in my life. So I do want to let you know, Taurus, you can fit on either end of the spectrum, and when you experience both ends of the spectrum where you're extreme and you're stubborn and extreme and you're calm, then you from there can come into this mending and blending and merging and balancing of that, both of those energies within yourself, and that is very powerful. So I want to throw that out there before we start your reading, Taurus. I'm going to go ahead and pull from Tarot to get some messages for next year. And then we're going to also pull some self-care cards for you. We're going to pull some love. We're going to pull some challenges that you may be facing. We're going to pull some elements. We're going to pull Oracle, okay? So my Taurus, let's start. If you guys hear that, that is the wind howling. It is so windy. So if you hear that, that's what's going on. All right, Taurus, you guys are ruled by Venus, okay? And you guys are a earth energy. Fridays are your lucky days. So keep that in mind next year. All 2022, Fridays are your days, okay? You're going to thrive on Fridays, work Friday. When I say work Fridays, those are your days to work your magic. Venus will help you, and Venus will carry you on a silver platter, specifically on Fridays. Okay, let's get into your reading, Taurus. I pulled these cards and I don't know, I'm not feeling it. Maybe this deck is just not talking. Let me shuffle one more time, Taurus. Okay, it's talking. We have here the Knight of Swords. Interesting. Okay. Very much like Taurus energy. Taurus is so protective, okay? And they want to take care. They want to take care of everything. They want to take care of you. They want to take care of the house. They want to take care of everything. And sometimes in that pursuit, Taurus can get that's why I think they get that reputation of being so hard-headed and stuff. You're not hard-headed. You're just very freaking focused. And you're just very serious about what you want and where you want to go. And like, Taurus, listen. When a Taurus makes up their mind, that's it. And for you guys, Taurus, I sense a lot of just, you make up your mind a lot in 2022, more so than you did the past few years. And okay, I want you guys to keep this in mind. The more you make decisions in 2022 based off your own authentic self, your own thoughts, your own opinions, your own feelings, your own emotions, all that stuff, some people will react very differently to you. There's this book, it's called The Dance of Anger. The book saved my life, okay, because I was dealing with so much anger, blinding anger from my childhood and all of that stuff. And reading that book, I realized, sometimes in adulthood, when you deal with all of that trauma and you express it and you change and you evolve and you come into more of who you are, as you let go of that trauma, your relationships change. Your boundaries change, your dynamics change, what you want and need and desire change. What makes you feel peace in your heart changes. People change, people evolve, and that's okay, Taurus. It's okay. You're such an earthly sign, which means you're so connected to earthly things. You get so attached to earthly things, especially relationships. And sometimes you get so attached in this relationship that you want to just provide and take care, and you just want to make sure everything's okay. And that Taurus-like energy, just wanting to just make sure everything's good, you lose sight of the emotional side, you know? That's just for some Taurus. Meanwhile, the other hand, there are some Taurus energy that can feel everything amplified. Okay, so, and that's why Taurus is kind of known to be so stubborn and you know, hard-headed, because if you feel everything so amplified, look at him. He has that sword right in front of his face because everything's so amplified, right? So, like I said, both extremes. And you know what? In 2022, you may be experiencing both extremes where you're so much in your Taurus energy where nobody can tell you anything. And then you're so much in that energy where you just care and you want to make sure everything's okay, and you're very calm and patient, and you observe and you sit back and just kind of flow. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull another tarot card from another deck. Okay, we have the the Knight of Pentacles. Knight, again. Knight of Pentacles is very fast-paced movement when it comes to Earth, which is where you thrive, Taurus. There's going to be a lot of fast-paced movement next year, okay? So be ready to be busy. Moving houses, a lot of movement. You're just going to be very physically active next year. You're going to be doing things with your hand a lot, okay? It's going to bring, there's going to be income coming from something that you do with your own hands, Taurus. Keep that in mind. So if you get an idea, write it down, or, you know, research it, learn more about it. You are inventors and innovators, and you guys are so creative, and your mind works in a way that no other zodiac sign's mind works. Taurus is very brilliant, freaking intelligent, beyond measure sometimes. So just keep that in mind, okay? Sometimes you may get these thoughts and then you think you're weird, but you're not weird, you're a Taurus, okay? And these thoughts are going to bring you money. So write your thoughts down. Keep a journal, you guys. I want you guys to get a journal, a green journal. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Look at this man. He is covered in vines. Venus is a green planet. And it's Earth energy. Wow, you guys are so tapped into your own sign next year. And I do see a lot of you coming into a lot of financial bliss and a big, huge financial, like, income next year. We have the Queen of Swords here, too. So, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords is this energy where, okay, she does not mess around. She is very sharp with her tongue. Okay, so Taurus, you may be dealing with a feminine energy next year that is very, very sharp with her tongue. And that makes Taurus sharp with their tongue, too. But then again, two ends of the extreme, right? In one extreme, you're very sharp with your tongue, with this Queen of Swords. On the other end, you're very calm and patient and collected and understanding and compassionate for this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is a energy that is very driven, and she knows what she wants, and she's not going to back down from it. Like, why would she? She's Queen of Swords. She is mentally very clear. She's very insightful, and she uses her mind over her heart. She tells it like it is. She's very upfront and honest. And this is interesting because Taurus, it's like looking in a mirror, right? You're going to be like looking in a mirror when you come across this Queen of Swords, which is this feminine energy. And it could be anyone. It could be your mom. It could be a new person you meet. But they're sharp and they're resilient. And they know how to set boundaries. And they have a very, very strong will. This is a female that has been through a lot of sorrow. They've been alone for a long time. Possibly even divorced, separated, widow. But the Queen of Swords comes to tell you, my Taurus, that there's love in the cards for you again. I want to say that word, again. There's love in the cards for you again. This could be whether you're in a relationship or not. This is a collective reading, so this is general love reading. there is love in the cards for you again. So it could be a reconciliation. It could be new love coming in. It could be your own love life being sparked and reignited and healed. Forgiveness is another thing that comes into play too. Taurus does not forgive. But this queen is going to come and teach you. So there's love in your cards. I love that for you, Taurus. Now, this love is going to be a little like, it's going to challenge you, because it's not going to be that love that's just going to submit to you and like you ask, oh, what do you want to eat? And she's like, I don't know. No, she's going to be like, I want this steak over here, this potatoes over here, I want this dessert over here. She will know what she wants. So be ready for that, Taurus. I'm going to go ahead and pull a oracle card for you. Let's get an oracle message for my Taurus. There's a lot of boundary cards coming up here. Setting up perimeters. So assess your relationships and determine how they are aligned with your goals. Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationships. Relationships come into play big time in 2022 for you, Taurus, and a lot of it is just you remodeling your relationships. Basically saying, look, this is what I need, this is what I don't need, this is what I don't like, this, like, here's where we can compromise. You just let it all be known. You set up your boundaries. And I love that for you, Taurus, because, you know, it's something that's needed for you. Whatever extreme that you've been stuck in, whether you're overly stubborn and hard-headed and defensive, or you're very like caring and very calm, very patient, whatever extreme that you're stuck in, there needs to be boundaries set up. And 2022 is going to really teach you that. You're going to come into your own and you're going to thrive. You're going to thrive. Like this Knight of Pentacles is fast thriving, like fast money coming in and fast ideas. So act on it. Be active, Taurus. Next year, do not be lazy. Be active. Maybe those are some perimeters you need to set within your own self of organizing and kind of being active and setting deadlines for yourself and all of that stuff, right? I'm going to pull an career card for you from this Traveler's Oracle deck. I always pull career messages from this deck because it's just really nice. So we have 2 cards here, okay? The first one here, I have Breaking Trail. So a breakthrough is at hand, definitely. Something had to change, and 2022 is the year that it's gonna change in your career. You've been busting ass, right? You've been just working hard, planting seeds. I feel like that's all you've been doing, planting seeds. And in 2022, you finally get to see them sprout. Lots of money coming in, you guys. I want you guys to also work with stars and pennies a lot. Keep pennies in your garden, keep pennies, wash them, use them as decoration. I don't know, however you want to use pennies, use them. The next card we have here is Uncovering Treasure. So beneath the surface lies great bounty. You're going to uncover ideas within yourself, money-making, business ideas, project ideas, opportunities. There is going to be a lot of money-making opportunities for you next year. And you're going to uncover a bunch of them. It's just up to you which one you want to engage in. Okay, so money is going to come in either what do I want to say? Money will come in whichever choice that you make. That's what I want to say. Okay, Taurus. I'm going to pull a card from my Surrender deck to see any possible challenges that may arise next year. And we have 2. So the first thing that I see here is you're going to be asked to surrender to what is. So flow. Taurus always wants to control, not control, but they always want to make sure everything's okay, you know? But next year, you're just going to learn to just relax. Flow. Don't fight it. Just let it be. When you can't change a situation, just compassionately accept it exactly as it is. And from there, you can move forward and find solutions. But if you do not accept a situation as it is, you're just stuck in it. And I feel like that's a huge lesson that the Taurus energy has been learning for a while. And next year, you finally kind of get to take action and make decisions and move forward and not be stuck in that rut. Surrender, denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are. without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decision. Exactly. This kind of just clarifies this card. A lot of you just kind of been walking forward blindly, not having a specific goal or not knowing where you're going. But 2022 is different. You just know where you're going, what you want to do. You just know. And the ideas that you're getting, the thoughts that you're getting, is just clearing your mind, clearing the way, showing you the way. I do want to pull a love card because love is in the cards for you, Taurus. With that Queen of Swords, it's perfect match for you, Taurus. Let's go ahead and get a love card from my Whispers of Love Oracle deck. Wow, it gave me so many cards. There's so much love energy in your life next year. And I can see by the way that the cards are talking. So it did give me 2, and I'll take both of them. First card is practicing compassion. Okay, for a lot of you, Taurus, you get so stuck in your hard-headedness sometimes. And it's just, sometimes it's just based off you get hurt or trauma gets triggered, or you become extremely defensive, or you feel unloved, or you feel alone, whatever the case may be. It's important to practice compassion. And next year I feel like you just become a little bit of a softer version of yourself, which is refreshing because you've been such a hard, ice cold version of yourself. Like literally iced. Okay, you're gonna thaw out next year and love who you are. You're divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. Okay, Taurus, a lot of you have been... Okay, did I knock that down? A lot of you have been... There's a lot of self-hate energy that I feel from you guys. That, you know, lack of confidence, lack of self-love, lack of belief in yourself, and lack of belief that you are divine. And that's all changing, Taurus. It's changing next year. This Queen of Swords is going to come to show you exactly how you've been acting. She might be a little cold in the beginning, okay? Or maybe, for a lot of you, Taurus, you've been in a relationship for a really long time where the relationship has gone cold. And what needs to happen is a little bit of compassion from your side, setting up boundaries, and loving who you are, because you deserve to, Taurus. Why do you not love who you are? You are divine. Such, like, one of the most beautiful energies I've ever felt is Taurus. Also, one of the worst energies I've ever felt was a Taurus. That's why I wanted to mention both ends of the extreme, Taurus. You guys can go into either one. And look at this. Gratitude. Earth energy. Taurus is earth energy. I'm grateful for everyone and everything in my life and the lessons that each one brings. Next year, you're tapping into a lot of earth energy, and it's going to be very healing for you, Taurus. Traveling to a lot of places where it's very green, maybe possibly moving to an area where it's very green. You're going to be surrounded by a lot of plants, greenery, trees, earth energy, and it's going to bring you a lot of peace. I see a lot of you attuning your energy with animals a lot. So adopting animals, maybe farm animals, just animals are going to be a big thing in your life next year. And also just connecting a lot with earth energy, camping, going to the beach, the lake, like stuff like that where you're literally in nature. And it's going to be so healing for you. You're going to thrive, and it's just watch. You guys are going to be very involved in earth energy. And it, like, I don't know how else I can make it even more clear. Like, what else could you be possibly doing when you're so involved with earth energy? Humanitarian work. You might be even like saving animals, or like something where you're just really tapping into earth energy and helping, literally helping the earth. So yeah. I'm also going to be pulling a card from my element deck to see what you're going to be working with next year a lot, and what signs and synchronicities may you possibly be seeing so much next year. And the card that came up is Plum. Overcome your challenges. Taurus, Taurus energy tends to kind of get stuck in their rut. But in 2022, I see a lot of you coming out of it. If you see that card right there, it reminds me so much of the Hermit card because of that little light right there. You see your own light and nobody's going to dim it. You follow your own light and nobody's going to steer you any other way. I want you guys to work with plum colors. Every time you feel irritated, frustrated, feel off or low vibrational, I want you to use plum colors. Eat plum. Use plum colors, decorate with plum colors, maroon candles, crystals you could get that are more burgundy type crystals, maroon type crystals. This color helps to push your energy through, and it's such a color of your root chakra, and root chakra grounds you to the earth. So Taurus is such an earth energy, and sometimes when you get so frazzled or low vibrational, you just need to tap back into your own natural authentic energy, which is earth, and watch how you feel. Okay, Taurus, that's going to be your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Happy 2022, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye.